Huh? What church is coming after Brother Lila? Laodicea. 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 So what happened? What happened after Brother Lila? What church is coming? What does it mean? No. Yeah, close. You're good. You're good in a modila. رخا من إيتا. Exactly. بترختني. They will walk away from Jesus. Is it happening? Is it happening everywhere? Do we see it? Is it around us?
Oh, yeah.
People are walking away.
Oh, yeah. All the people are walking away. Everywhere.
Well, look how many chairs are empty. So imagine right after Philadelphia, you just walk few miles, and you go to a church of people that they're not interested in Jesus Christ. They're not interested in Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're gonna start from 7, right? And that is the angel of the church of Philadelphia. So you see how we go from what happened at Patmos. Right here is Patmos. What happened in Patmos?
The one
the revelation.
Revelation happened.
Revelation happened in Patmos, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened? These letters have to go to each one of these 7 churches. You see? It's a road you take and you go to all these churches. Each one is just a few miles away from the other one. But what a big comparison. What a difference.
What's inside?
You know, what a difference a road makes. What a difference few miles. It's like you have a church in Glenview, okay? And then you go to another church that's a little bit down in Niles. And then you go to a church in Morton Grove, and then you go to another church that's in Skokie, and then you go to another church that's in Chicago, and another one in Chicago. so that is what it is exactly. I mean, but this is really just a few miles, and people used to walk, but I still don't understand. Do you think some of these people from this church maybe decided to go to the other church? Possible, right?
Maybe.
Because they found the right place for themselves, right?
Yeah.
They met the right people, and that could happen. So could have some people had influence on people and took them out of the Philadelphia church and took them to Laodicea's church? Is it possible?
Yeah.
Lila? It's possible. Why? Because if you're weak. Oh, but we said Philadelphia. They can't. Wow. See. So once you reach that point, you become a Philadelphia church, nothing affects you. Because Jesus will give you an open check. You just do it, don't worry. Why? Because I knew you before you were in your mother's wombs. I knew what you're going to do till the end. You know only now. When people were thinking about Saul, God was thinking about Paul. We were looking at Saul. God was looking at Paul. We were looking at the bad guy. God was looking at the good guy. So احنا بغزاي اخوة شاول على بغزاي وإل بولس. Right? كمو سبب على يطيو. إنا برناش على يطيو. Helan. أما يلا خوف. Rabba spy. So that is how it is. We're walking from church to the next church, and things are changing as we're walking. It's a walking distance. We're walking. Yeah, there you go. You're sitting in your Cadillac and driving from church to. She's always every day, every few hours. Now you're gonna see her a couple of hours. Just look at Facebook. You're gonna see her in a different church. Yeah. Helen, yeah, Helen. They should name all the churches Helen. Rabba's Pai. So let's look at the key. He said, what did he say? He said, the key of
David.
He who has the key of
David.
David. What is the key of David? It's a messianic what? Reference to the one who will judge in God's name. So he's giving you the key of David to judge in God's name. Not in your name, in God's name. So what does that mean? It means you're going to be fair to people, right?
Yeah, and you're going to repent.
Well, you already done that.
Oh, you already
So he
done.
gave you the key. You see, again we go back to become servants. We can. We're brothers now. This is brother. This is brother love. Now you have the key. You have the new car. So you drive the new car, just follow the light. Don't hit it in the same ditch like you did with the old car. مؤمنة كم يقولوا خطنا بالخاتة. Now لا طريقة يطلع ما كانت لها قدام شقريات تنخيته. هذه طريقة وظهره رابع خاتة لو تمش شافيرة كله ركب زايد follow the light. نباتي. So now we are brotherly love. So now we're living in what? We have the key of David. That means we're going to judge in God's name, but we're going to judge what? With love. So between two brothers, anything happened? If anything happened between me and this guy that's playing with his phone, it means we have to judge fairly, right? The judgment will be fairly. So what is on the phone? The judgment is fair. Has to be right with love, right? Especially poor guy after he lost a lot of weight. So what happened? So hadia waye was jomodi waye jo judgment is diyan waye la salulta. Hadia wade was diwan it alaha wade was diwan saras dus sharirta. Come on. Kamta ليه ود إخوة على دوس؟ kamta إخوة إيتت ما يشموا بتلاقي إخوة إيتت service. So before we were in a different church, we were living in the shadow of Jesus Christ. We weren't with Jesus Christ. Now we are with Jesus. What is St. Paul saying? He's saying now it's like we're living, we are looking in a mirror in the dark, and we can see only a shadow. But then we're going to see face to face. And this is what we're going to see face to face now. Come on. Sabab hadiya, now we are brotherly love. So up judgment الدين is brotherly love. ليه هو يا أنا يبين لنا يا خاتي إن المدة خمندي أنا دي بكرب منه وبتمودي وبدين إن دين تكشيته لا بدين إن دين تتعلى. Come on. سبب ندي لدوزي كمرنا كم. So if you have something to tell someone that you love so much, don't tell the neighbors, tell him, tell her. La? So if I have something to tell Shamira, I have to tell Shamira. Why should I go tell someone else? You know that? So in Anaiki, Kamindi Kadalia, Kadalia Tamay. Kamudi Kamunda Shamash, Kamunda Kadalia. So that is the right way. If you want to solve a problem, go to the person and tell them exactly what is bothering you. If something is bothering you about Tanya, I don't have to go to Majid. I go to Tanya. I go to her. Yeah, she's grown up and she can handle it, right? And she understands. And that's how it is. And that way you solve the problem instead of going to all these channels. So you can solve one small problem that becomes so big because it travels, right? And for every person there is another 2-3 things are added to the problem. People won't solve. So that's why between brotherly love, it's easy to solve a problem because we do it godly way. So with hada, we have the key of
David.
Key of David. Rabba's Pai. Isaiah 22. 22. Who's got it? Isaiah 22. Catch 22. قرية يطلع؟ تطلع بقرية. ليه قرية يطلع؟ أثر مطالقة يكشي كشرة مطالقة. ليه قرية؟ It's all in the hand. All the tricks are in the hand.
واجعل المفتاح واجعل مفتاح بيت داود على كتفه.
Don't worry, I can meet you anytime. Yeah, just call me, let me know. Yeah. دكتور خير، دكتور خلنا أنا قارئ please.
وأجعل مفتاح بيت داود على كتفيه فيفتح وليس من يغلق ويغلق وليس من يفتح.
هو بيصير يطلع؟
وأثبته وجهه في موضع آمن ويكون كرسي مجدي لبيت أبيه.
بس مجانا بسورة ما اللي فوق بسورة داليا قريرة خي أختي مش مهمون بليز
بتمثل قبيلة بيت داود عروشة وبيت كاسر وبيت دورانا وبيت داور وبيت فتحانا وبيت نشقتنا سكتة وجوجها كويكا وبيت حاوي كرسية القارة البيت الباب
بتهاوي الكرسي مودي يبيتت ايوه بنونا ينلاوت
أيوة آمين
ايوه خونا وات مشيخة وخطوات ينلاوت
آمين.
جانا قمق بخرا جانا رجواته هل يوم تاخ مدورو جانا لبارا هل يوم تاخ خاي جريشان هل يوم تاخ جانا we feel guilty. We are brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ. Each minute, sliwa timan ele, uyu ele kadiya. And that's it. He gave us the cross. And the cross has no price. He gave us the most expensive thing that doesn't have a price. You can't put a price on it. He gave us the cross. Why are we servants again? This is what I don't understand. We are not. ما رمتنا هيك يبيتت ماني الكرسي يبيتت. Where? Read it in English please. Oh, are you gonna read in the Syrian? اطلق قرية دي سورة. You gonna read one in the Syrian? يلا هاي يلا كينا وينكم مدشان القرية. قرية سورة. زي خدتها. Did you? Yeah, okay, I'll give you one from the note. Okay. مدلشانة.
أنا عربي بس هنا.
عربي قرية عربي. رغم لو قوة قالت دي وزنجورة ديا. وسورة زكريا ما قرأت إنجليز؟ قرأت. أي United Nations. 50 pounds sorry.
I will place on the shoulder the key to the house of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shut, no one can open. I will drive them like a pig into a firm place. He will be a seat of honor for the house of his father.
So هدية بضايع وقت علىها إلى بابا وأخنا وخونواته وأخنا بخاية وكمودي رابا سباي. So the key of the house of David, Marele, I will lay on his shoulder. لا يعني مودي يعني متنا الروشة يعني مودي مدموي خل سقيبة مارن المودي قمتيله. So the same thing, Jesus took the cross and put it on his shoulder. So now we see the key of David. The key of house of David. We see it. So he shall open and no one shall shut. So all key, the same cross that Jesus went on, he's giving it to you. He's telling you, with my cross, I will let you, and that's the open check. That's the open check. بدوس قيبدية يولي لقديا تيلي مودي تيلي وايا قديا مو وايا لقديا أقديلا بتباتخلو كله ترانة وهيج خليه ما سداول. So we open with it, nobody can close. We close with it, nobody can open. كمان سبب ميلان مودي. So who does in your house have the key for your door? Family. There you go. So now we have the key of the house. We can open and nobody can close. We can close and nobody can open. Right? And that is the key that God gave us. Come on? Because we became brotherly love, and that is what counts. What's in Ephesians 1:22? أي ما سقريت لها بسورة يقرطها. قريت لها بسورة. Ephesians 1:22. قريت لها بعربي لا؟ أي Ephesians. قريت بسورة. اللي شوفوا أنا
لا بولش لها نفسات رسالة بولش
مش من الثانية بقريالة بسورة.
نيخا نيخا ملبال وخسورة.
Good job. رابع سبايس. يلا لا لا قلت اوبليجيا وطولها ماني ما read in English please.
And God placed all things under his feet and appointed him to be head over everything for the church, which is his body, the fullness of him who fills everything in every way.
رابع سبايس. ومودين بقراية لخا. Saint Ignatius, what did he call Christ? He called Christ the door to the Father. He called Christ the door to the Father. مو مرة كريب إخوة شير إخوة من بابنتي لخونا ما قد مضرن البيت أكش لا كم دائما بختار كباوة يا زوا يا زوا ما يلا لا سؤالنا ليو شلتا وهي مضرين كي غيتا البيت هذو كريبة مش مودي تون كريبة مش بس خماتة يو قصة
لا تخبيات
وبتاما يتوالوا خماتك لا لكن لا لا استغفر الله وصفان
شماشة على خماتي ليه وصفان مني هذا
ويضل قال خلاط على لا شوكي بيتك للخمر اخي So modi le mara go pisaye khai sritre matumbala go khai sritre modi le mara ومتولة كلها من ديانة خد أقلاته أقلات ثماني he put everything under his feet. Whose feet? Jesus' feet. Why? أعمد له ريشة الكل من ديقة عيتا كماني ماني العيتا. So he did all this for what? For the church, right? He did it for the church. Who's the church? We are. And we are the church of what? Philadelphia. So مودي لوايا. So قام عابد له كل من دي قمتي له خد أقلاته قد زبطنوا على قد عوية قمودي قبوديا for us. For the church. He did it for us. So we can be brothers and sisters. Come on. Because marele tila church tila pagre utila milyuta idhawit kimale kul mindi ibkul orcha. So iwich achnan iwich pagre mara. So we are the body of Jesus Christ. Exactly, we are the body of Jesus Christ. And if we are the body of Jesus Christ, how can we look back and go again and do the bad things that we used to do? It's not me who is living anymore. It's Jesus who is living in me. Mara lemin khinalati min bukhaya. Ina marani le bukhaya kya. Ama mara dakhi masin shaklinne awa pagra وآزن نبلنne مدمخنne خسمنه من khazanne. Yam min khazannai. How can I do that? So if it's not me who's living, but Jesus is living with me, how can I go and commit an adultery? How can I take this body and I sleep with an adulterer? That's what he's saying. So if you are Philadelphia, then you don't look back, right? Because you are the brothers and sisters that Jesus loves you too much. And you love him so much that he gives you the key, he gives you an open check, you can do anything you want with it. Why? Because he trusts you. You see, we trust in him, but then watch how much he trusts in us. That he give us an open check. You do whatever you want because I know, I trust you. Just like you trust your son, if you have two sons and you know this one, if you give him everything, he will take good care of it, but the other one, if you give him a little bit, he will lose it. Right? And that is the difference between a church and a church. And that's the difference between a person and a person. Rabba's part. Next. Are we late? No.
No.
Alright. So in verse 8, Qur'an 8 Lela. Verse 8, just to refresh, let's go to Revelation again and just read. Helen Qur'an qalan khayi. La Helen ayod come on. Helen ayod. Qur'an qalan Revelation 3:8. Revelation 3:8, just to refresh. 3:8. We're gonna go verse by verse. Revelation 3:8.
Your work. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. For you have a little strength. Have kept my word, and have not denied my name.
Thank you, Tanya. Good job. We're very proud of you. Teach him and bring him. He's a good man. Take care, guys. God bless you. Maryam now. Okay, so let's look at this. هذا نقرأ بسورة قلم. ما نتلن سورة. فاق. بس ما جامع. So مودي لمارا. مارا كي يبطن. يعني مودي كي يبطن. يعني. جانو خلا يبطن. إن أنا يبطن. لا. So we don't even know, but he knows. So مارا كي يبطن. كمودي لمارا. Why does he say I know? Because he knows that Whatever we do, He knows our word. So Marakiyatan al-Purkhanu, Haqam Yavinnu Abticha. What is He giving him? Open door. Why is He giving him open door? Mara sabab ناشد جو فيلادلفيا ناشد جو فيلادلفيا بيشة وظليمة ليه قبل وقت أوري وجو سينيغاكس كمو سبب قبله ومشيح أنا بيا زي والسينيغاك بيا مرضية وكمو قد ما يوالو بوضاية كسليلة سما رشوكم بهروخم قديما من الناس خزيلوا وادوهم طاوي شكل على بابوهم. So they were doing the right things. لاخي ودوس إنما جو synagogue بياشة ومودي بياشة وظليمة they almost were thrown out of the synagogues. قبل هذا مارن مو كم يبلو open door to his kingdom. Not to earthly stuff, to his kingdom. He gave him an open door. يبقى تنين مودي open door. Exactly. There is no limit. And you know what's amazing about it? Who would even give their son everything that they own without checking on him every now and then? Jesus is saying, I'm not going to check on you. It's open door. I know you deserve it. I know you are a brotherly love. So you deserve it. It's open door. You just come. It's an open check. That's it. Whatever you do with it. Because I know what you're going to do with it. So يقولوا له open door. Come on. سبب عبد إنا فيش ظليمة. ليه قبل القطوري جو سينيغاس إنا ماري يقولوا خنين kingdom. ترى بتيخة كkingdom يعني مودي. يعني ليه دعوة. يعني بتاعتهم طورتهم بيه مشكلتهم بتيخة. Come on سبب أول هو الصورة. This is the relationship that we build up with Jesus Christ. That is how much He trusts us. Once we trust in Him, but trust in God. Whatever you do, trust in God, right? So imagine when He gains your trust. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? صلنا قديشة جابتيله صالوية وبزغادة وبقراية وياتي ومشيخة. Imagine what kind of relationship they have with Jesus Christ. They're sitting in a cave, reading their Bible. لا؟ مخمر بيشو خالد؟ تدري كنت. قشقان. So, مودي لقصة. So صار من خدنا هذه relationship with من شيخة همزم منه قايم منه آتو منه قديه مانوتا قديه بسيموتا. When you have that relationship with Jesus Christ, He comes, He talks to you, He sits with you, He wakes up with you, He eats with you, He drinks with you, He checks on you. This is what's happening over here. This is what's called Philadelphia. And أيلا إيمان قارئتو نجانوهم قد أخنن إيو خونوات مشيخة. ليه ريجوات إيو خونوات ريجوات إينا إتمليانة إينا ملاخي. أمو بيتون دائرتهم في إختاوتهم ملاخي. لما رموا بصرالة جانبوش ويدا لباسورة من ملاخة قد مودي قد ما سقوا لم أولو من ملاخة. هذي احنا باين ذرها ملاخة. ملاخة إن servants الدهية. So قبل هذا ليه هو يوم تقول جان الله بأخرني وخنوات مشيخة يخلفل من مارن ماري لقوداي قبل بكرة بدين بقرا جاني برون علىها. كم ولا علىها جاني كم قاري لوخن علىها. That's how far he went with it. If God is calling us gods, He wants us to become His level, to go up there and become with His Son. We become His brothers and sisters, right? So we were mad at with our father. We came here, and our older brother came, and now he wants to bring us back, take us back home. That's all. That's all what happened, right? We just gotta accept it that we're brothers and sisters. ليه داير خدانتي لشيرة من بيته ليه داير هدية مدرتنا بيته وديتنا ريجا. It doesn't work that way. هلا بوش طال زيتهم. قدول ما ريجيتها بش بيتهم. لا عندك اطلاق يا داديش رابس باي so مايله ويا لخا. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 16:9. الله بقرنطاية اشتصر قطة. الله بقرنطاية اشتصر قطة. Tulis Corinthians. Kalau Korinthal, Korinthal. Sabar, di Polish. Baru seorang anke, di Roma. Baru Roma, di Korinthal. Ayat. Ini apa kalian? لا. زي القلب. قرية؟ لا. هم زي القلب. ما لا. قرية. اسمه إلى 16:9. غير كل سنة إلى ألا يعني كروس. دبراتي. مش ما مقالة بالسين هر كورنثيانس ما يمر لا
الرسالة الأولى إلى مؤمنين
سابق ترعى دورة بشلب تيكا ألبن إلي وخانة نارة يترانا ودار قلاية رابع إينا
رابع بس ما جاء ودار قلاية رابع بس ما جاء سو مودي لما خدانا قليلا قالا بيت عربي ماني عربي ذكرها قال فلكشن
إن باب كبير وفاعل قد انفتح لي والمقاومون كثير
بس ما جاء انجلش ماني يطلع انجلش نايل انجلش
For a great and effective door has opened to me. And there are many adversaries.
يعني مودي adversary. So مودي لمارا. مارا خطرة مودي مرا خطرة مودي. خطرة جورا. ماني لمارا وخبرة. Polish ليخا. Who's writing this? Paul. مودي لمارا. I love you. I love you. So مودي لمارا. A great and effective door. خطرة رابا جورا وجبارة ورابا مختمرخ أجبانة بشتبتيخة إيمان يريشخ قد خطرة بتيخة لدور خان يفاتا إيمان داو يقوتا لا سو إيمان بولشي خد يقوتا أنتش داو أورشلم فيقوتا تيلا دور خان إينا غزيلة خالها بتيخة خطان وأوترا يبرطلق بيه لتوالي كمون سبب آت إيوات برات مارا آت إيوات خانك مشيخة دي براختلا that's it سو هدية ليش أوقلك فاتخلق مرة يفاتا أبن بتخزيت إيقوتا إن بدأ إيقوتا مود إخواتا بغلابة وخلصاتانا So whenever we feel depressed, whenever we feel it's not possible, I can't do this, it won't work, it's impossible for this to happen, God will open a door for you. God always will open a door for you. Why? Because you are His son, now you are brother with Jesus Christ. Why would He leave you? Why? قمودي يريك تخمنت علىها بتشاوق لي علىها ليش شاوق علىها مطمئن الله أخجي أنت يريك همنت كمو سبب أتمطية الخضرغة هذه خنا ليلة لازم تعود برهيمانوتا now you reach a point you don't need to have more faith than what you have that's it faith will stop right here why because mara in haviluch magdan diktet khardal as a mustard seed faith mustard seed in napla al-arra lema tshkhitla in khada haviluch hemanuta tura majwijitla kamodi tawe barbuzola you don't need it why because it grows within you all what you need is that mustard seed the rest will grow within you hemanuta gerwisagawo Come on, sabab hemanuta, because that faith will grow within you. It's as small as a mustard seed. But then you don't need it any bigger than that. It will grow within you, and that means what happened? That means you're believing without seeing. So that faith is growing in you. You don't have to see it, but God will open the door for you once you get into these all these obstacles in your life. Marele rabaytu ali dar qulaya. ماني اللي تقدر قولاي مرم لايد ماني اللي تقدر قولاي مرم Who doesn't have people that are against him ماني اللي تقدر قولاي مرم لايد please Mani litle dar kulai. Whoever doesn't have anybody, adversary, anybody against them, just show me a hand. Tell me I don't. Bas magana. Beautiful. Beautiful answer. يعني ناشئ اتلقنا يبيا ناشئتنا بيدوري ترى يباتك ناشئتنا هم شو بيمن بليلة كفرات ناشئ وشرا يتلف مليونة سو يتلف من جيب الجوخة من نوخن ألفا Okay. So Modi were the Polish Licha. Who are the people that were adversary for St. Paul? What were they doing? Modi Bayodem. ما بيودم
قتلي والله
بيودي قتلي والله زاك ما بيودي والله
لا بيودي والله أول خاوة إلا نخط أخي أدي وهل أدي وساقو طراقي
رابط سو بي مكليه ولا ورخت مارا لا سو هدية كتجا مصريخ لدر قلوتا كتجا قد برميخ لبوزولا ناشئ بي مكليلا من خشتا بورخت مشيخة ين مزيت بورخت مشيخة ين جوجتا بوزودا بورخت مشيخة ممكن إلى هذا هالجبيتا أني ندر قولاي okay so if there is people within your household they don't want you to go even further than your faith because they might call you fanatic they might call you you're going crazy they might call you that something is wrong with you you know so Ani inadar kulai. Right? These are the people that they could be your friends because maybe you're affecting their program. Maybe you're saying, oh no, I'm going to go to the Bible study. You say, oh come on, it's only one night, forget about it. And then once you go to the Bible study, they're going to talk behind you. Why? They say, oh, you remember this person? She used to do this, and now suddenly she is a nun. You see that? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, my man. This is called the Canadian laugh. There you go. So what happened here? So mani adiya bay khazidate mani tedar qulaye. كله نتلوخون ما نيلت له در قولاي بس قدان تردان تريلت له در قولاي رابس قوي إيمان تلاوي لن در قولاي يعني لخ بلاخ قمارا إيمان تلاوي لن در قولاي يعني لخ بلاخ قمارا إيمان جدا خايك لن يعني بلاخ قمارا إيمان خناشة مسقلا خناشة بايفارنا ميور خين بلاخ قمارا إيمان سنيانا زادي مختيس زدلو سنيان مشيخة ماربينو مخمص الكوسي يعني بلاخ قمارا إلدا يا أرعى الخيوت دا يا أرعى on this earth if you don't have people against you it means something is wrong with you it means you're not working for Jesus Christ. When you have people that are against you, it means you are working for the Christ himself. It means you're walking with Christ. Come on. سبب ليه هو يا ساتانا شاوق له ليش وقلق بولش ليخا ايه تخش لبولش شو در قولايه بتخاريتون even somewhere in the Bible you can read it in the Acts where even a woman came and she had these kind of spirits that she would talk and she would give people their fortune. You remember? خبختها يقرياوا fortune اتناشة همزومة لبربار بولش ليخا ماليلا بولش ليخا وبخشامن ايوه من البرن وبجواجه ينشيلا ماليلا أنا تريناشة إنا من آلها روخة ديو همزومة مودي در بولش ليخا مو ملك آله قام فالط لا يروخة بيجاو مرة روخة فوقيا مرة سبب أي مدوقالة ماني وشالوه ساتاني وشالوه. So always Satan will not let you work for God. He will send people to work against you, and they can be your own family. If you have a problem, then you have no problem at all. If you don't have a problem, you have a big problem. Very simple. If you have a problem, you have no problem at all. If you don't have a problem, you have a big problem. So in let you ikuta, in let you askuta, in litluk mashakil, yani you have a big problem. Come on? سبب ليه هو يا أمرت أنا بجواج من مشيخة وبلاخن قمارا وبعدين شغلانة سباي وبشواقي لسرطان. Can't do that. It won't work. At least not on this earth. So in جبنا الليل بخيا كان يتكمل دي روب. اللي تلان خمرة يتكمل دي روب. اللي تلان خاجستا يتكمل دي روب. مارا ساتانا موديابت يجارب لان. يجارب لان. من يجارب لان؟ ما يمرق قالها لا مورت لان كما عمني موران جولابا لا هنا مودي يعني ليش وقت ساتانا قد جارب لا مورت لان جورابا هنا مو لا يعني أجل لا ليش وقت ساتانا قد جارب. We say not let us into temptation. We ask God not to let Satan to tempt us, to stop Satan from tempting us, right? So that is why if we don't get tempted, then how else we gonna fight Satan? Mara, Satan is like a lion roaring around us to see who he can devour. إلى مخاريا جرجمانا بغدارة مرزنانا قد خزق أماني ما سبال وإيمان يباليلا إيمان أو زبون إيمان فلتق من جهيمان. Right? So therefore, Saint Paul is saying here what? Marele قد رابطوا على درقولاية ناشط فيلادلفيا اتوالوا درقولاية قد ليش اوكي ووري وابجو السنغا كدية هوداية وا إنا همنا بتمشيخة إنا ليوا بيشة مقبلة قد أوري جو synagogue. So they didn't let them come to their synagogues. Why? Even though they were Jews, because they accepted Jesus Christ. How hard is that? How hard is that? How hard is that, Buna, when someone doesn't let you come to their house because you accepted Christ? Exactly. Mara in lawatu al-maghdawaya ala sura, ليه خزيتونا مدكيشو. إن أخو كل المغدوية على سورة, we have no problems at all. لهاي ولا بلاشة ولا قتلة ولا ظلمية ولا borders, right? We all gonna be like you. And I love your hairstyle. I would love to be like you. So, Rabba Spike, Hama go Philadelphia, Lema said Amrit even go Philadelphia, and I have no problem. No. Why is Jesus giving you the key? Because you have problems. So you can open it with the key. So you can solve it with the key. So you can do it with your faith. So kabud hada, iman havilan problem yani plachich kamshicha. Iman satana yate Allah, iman pelch kamaran. Iman ishawak lanu yazir, iman ka pelch kamaran. So there is no way you can say I don't have a problem and Satan is not fighting me, but at the same time I'm walking with Jesus. It's impossible. Look what happened to the apostles. Look at what happened to the saints. Look what happened to everyone. What? Through trials that they win because of what? Fighting against Satan. Mara plashochun lele am busra u dimma. Plashochun ila am ruchate bishe lamet khazyan. Right? So, we gotta keep fighting. Right? Are we late?
No.
Yes.
Let's continue.
آخر بيودي كليتش.
One more.
Walim bayetun chetvetuna echita ila 9 and 10, and we're gonna go to Isaiah 49:23 and Isaiah 60:14, and then We'll finish every. Mara Mnochi, God bless you. Mariam Mnochi. Thank you for everything. Ala qabl ba'u tochen. Ala qabl ba'u tillochen. Rava spy. صالح خصلو تعرفين بيه بيشي توهم بوقارة زي همزمة باسو بجو بخلو كدت له بوقارة و إتلان همزمة باس دنا من ديانا خينا بد عوديات الإخواد وقد همزمة باسو قد ما كمل خلو كله موضوع صالح خصلو تفليست شمت بابا وبرونا روخت قدشة آمين بابا بشمية باش من قدشة شمخ أتيا ملكوتو خاور الزايو داخل بشمية وبرعة هلا لخمت سلقانا قادم يوم او شغلا اختياطا داخل ابخنا شغلا داني تخطيلون الله لا مورت لن جورابا لا باصرة من بيشة سبب ديوخي لملكوتا وخيلة وتشبخت العالم عالمين امين هيمانوتا بشميتا شميتا الهيمزمن على بارخ لوخون على قبل صلواتوخون صوموخون باوياتوخون على تنكلوخون بسيمة غدا وشولا شابيرة